Melt some chocolate chips and then spread that chocolate around the mold on the bottom, on the sides. I added some peanuts and then stuck that in the freezer to get it firmed up and went back to work on the filling. This part consists of Greek yogurt, tahini, some allulose sweetener, a little bit of maple pecan syrup, and 3 hefty scoops of PB2 powder. Mix that really well and then set it aside. I pulled the molds back out of the freezer and added a little bit more chocolate just to make sure that they are well coated. I stuck that back in the freezer for about a minute and then pulled it back out and went ahead and spread my peanut butter into each of the molds. Got that spread out really nice and evenly, and then stuck this back in the freezer for another 5 minutes. And then I was able to pull it back out and go ahead and add in my yogurt mixture. Once that's all spread out evenly, I stick it back in the freezer yet again for about 15 minutes. While that was firming up, I went ahead and melted some more chocolate, pulled the tray back out, and spread the chocolate over each of the bars, and then put it back in the freezer again. Next, I melted some peanut butter chips and added it to the remaining chocolate. And when the tray came back out, I spread that over the bottoms and stuck it back in the freezer. This time I let the tray sit in the freezer for about 30 minutes before taking it out and popping the bars out of their molds. At this point, they are pretty hard, so you might want to let them sit for about 5 minutes before biting into them or cutting them open. But here they are. This is what they look like in all their gooey peanut butter goodness. Let me know if you try them.